not already, but like I said, we still have plenty of summer fun for you guys to enjoy. Our last show
Hello Williamson County, I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, as we move into the holiday season, Williamson County Parks and Recreation has several special events and programs planned to help you commemorate and celebrate this special time of year, as well as spend time together as a family and prepare for the upcoming holidays. Joining me for the first half of our show today to talk about our upcoming children's theater production is Recreation Specialist Janey Mason. Janey, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to have you in here to talk about our community art programs, and specifically today we are going to be talking about the Starbright Players, which is our department's youth children's theater program, and their upcoming production of Bye Bye Birdie. Starbright is one of those really special programs that really does not have its equal anywhere else in the community. It's been a fabulous youth theatrical program for us for several years now, but for people who may not be familiar with the program, tell us a little bit about it and its structure, who it's geared towards.
It's geared towards children ages 7 to 17. We do 2 productions a year, full musical productions, one in the spring and one in the early winter. And it's just a great opportunity for kids to get introduced to musical theater. It's a great opportunity for kids to grow their talent. Over time, we have most of our kids, once they're in for the duration of their age, until they age out.
Right, until they age out.
It's really a family of theater kids.
And I love how you explain it like that, because if you attend a Starbright production, or if you spend time with it like we do as staff of the Parks and Recreation Department, you really do pick up on the family element of this group. And it's not just the kids themselves, but it's the kids that are involved in the program. It's the director and her staff, Miss Leslie Milstead, who we'll talk a little bit about later on. And then it's the extended family of that. It's the parents of all of the children that are involved in the theater program, and how they all work together to make these twice-a-year productions possible.
Right. It's definitely a group effort. It takes a village to get this production going. So everyone in Starbright is there. You're kind of involved for life. Once you're a Starbright player, you're a Starbright player forever.
Yeah, we hold them close.
Yes.
We keep you around for a long time. Well, let's talk a little bit about the show Bye Bye Birdie. That's what our early winter production is going to be. It's coming up in a couple of weeks. You guys held auditions for this show back in September.
We did.
Tell us about the audition process and how many kids you were able to cast in Bye Bye Birdie.
We cast over 90 for this production. The auditions were back in September, as you said, and it's just it's a classic musical. Most everyone is familiar with it.
Especially our parents' generation. It
Yeah.
was very big to that generation.
It was also a movie with Anne Margaret, so it's pretty well known.
And tell me about the actual cast themselves. Being able to cast over 90 children in this production is astounding, and I know that's one of the things that our director is always so adamant about with this children's theater program, is that we offer opportunities to as many children as we can, and we try to make them inclusive of all different forms of interest and talent in the theater realm as possible. And that's really what you're able to do when you cast over 90 children in these productions.
Right. We try to accommodate as many as we can, just given the script and physically what the stage will allow. But I mean, we try to each show has its own requirements for casting, so we try to do the best that we can with that
number. You guys have been rehearsing for a little over 8 weeks now. Tell us just a little synopsis of Bye Bye Birdie for those who maybe were kind of past its time or had never really heard of it. It's very iconic in the fact that it kind of blends itself to a very popular theme from the 1950s, 1960s era.
Right. It's the story of Conrad Birdie, who's a rock and roll star, and he gets drafted into the Army. So it's sort of the spoof on when Elvis got drafted into the Army. And Conrad Birdie comes to the classic American town, Sweet Apple, Ohio, and the whole town just kind of gets turned upside down while he's there, just with the chaos of
a celebrity,
the celebrity being
yes,
there, of
being
that
in your little town,
yeah.
in your little neck of the woods. And there's so many great songs that have come out of Bye Bye Birdie. A lot of, again, kind of classic, iconic tunes that I'm sure people are really going to look forward to hearing. Your performances are coming up the end of the first full week in December. And we were talking earlier that this is a little different for us since we have a later Thanksgiving this year. We usually have that week between Thanksgiving and our show productions to iron a few things out, but we go straight from the Thanksgiving week into our production week. So I'm sure that's going to make for an interesting experience for you guys this time, but I know the kids have been working hard, and I'm sure we're going to see another fabulous production by these talented children. You have performances set up on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, December 5th, 6th, and 7th at 7 p.m. And then a Sunday, matinee on December the 8th at 3 p.m. Our performances, again, are going to be held at the Freedom Middle School Theater. That's located off Highway 96 West in Franklin. Cannot say enough about the people at Freedom Middle School and the Franklin Special School District. Over the past 8 to 9 years, they've really let us make the Franklin Middle School Theater the home for the Starbright players. Yeah, Freedom is our home base, and it helps that Leslie Milstead, she's our director for Starbright, and she is the theater director for the school there, and she also she's a foreign language teacher there too, so that is her home, and she has opened it to us, so it's our home as well. But we do all of our rehearsals there, all of our productions there. Being able to use that space has been invaluable for us. Tickets are currently on sale for this production of Bye Bye Birdie. They are $6 a piece. Children ages 3 and younger are admitted for free if sitting with a parent. But if you know your child and know that they prefer not to sit in the lap, you would need to purchase a ticket for a seat for them as well. Tickets are on sale at the front desk of the Franklin Recreation Complex now, and they can also be purchased at the door prior to performances if you have any remaining. I know a lot of your tickets are going pretty quickly. They are. Right now, our Saturday performance has the fewest amount of tickets left available, so they're going quickly. Usually we might have a couple left at the door. At the door, so, and then it always goes without saying, too, that there's usually a kind of exchange program with tickets. Typically. Periodically, a few get turned back in here and there, so if you're not able to make it to the Franklin Rec Center in the next couple of days to pick up your tickets, always give us a try at the door, see if there might be some left that we're selling there, if there's a buyback that we're doing for maybe some of the other people that are exchanging tickets. Doors do open 30 minutes prior to your performances, so people who would want to buy tickets could do so at that time. Let's talk a little bit about the staff of Starbright. Like we said, that's directed by Miss Leslie Milstead. How many years has Leslie been with us? It seems like she's been doing this since roughly like 2004. I think so. So coming up 9 years, 10 years. 9, 10 years that she's been working with the Starbright program, and has been such an asset to not only to the Starbright program, but just to children's theater in Williamson County. Like you were saying earlier, she also is the theater director at Freedom Middle School. She loves doing this. It is her passion, and you can tell when you spend just a little bit of time with her in their theater with the kids. This really is what motivates and drives her working with young children. It is, and she and all of the theater staff, they really invest themselves into these kids. So, I mean, she's there for them well past their years with Starbright. And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Her daughter, Erin Lamming, is the assistant director and choreographer for Starbright, and she as well has really entrenched herself into this program. She has. She's been a wonderful asset for us. All of the kids love her, and she's also the theater director at Centennial High School. So she's really well versed. Yes, they are. That both of them are well versed in what they do and have a lot to offer young children who have theatrical aspirations. And then this year we started working with a new music director. We did. Chris DeBerry. Tell us how that's going. It's great. He is also currently the band director at Freedom Intermediate School. So he's just down the road from our theater, and this is his first production with Starbright, and it has been a great transition for us
have him.
To bring him on board.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's been wonderful.
Wonderful. Well, and Bye Bye Birdie is a great musical piece to kind of make your
Yeah.
your first annual Starbright production with.
Yeah, I think he's really enjoying it.
Wonderful. Well, like everyone else does, it's a wonderful experience to have, and we are lucky to have him and what he's doing with the program. And like we mentioned earlier, we would be remiss if we didn't thank the parents involved in the Starbright program for their countless and selfless hours in helping us pull these productions together. I know there are many of the nights when the children are rehearsing that parents are working on props and scenes and a lot of behind the stage stuff that you might not always recognize or notice, but without their continuing contributions, a lot of what we do with these shows just wouldn't be possible.
That's right. We have a crew of parents that have really taken over costuming for the show, so they've put in a lot of hours to make sure that our stars look the best that they can.
And they always do. I say it every year when we talk about Starbright, but if you have not had a chance to see one of these children theater productions, you really need to make a little bit of time in your schedule to catch one of them. Like Janey said, we do 2 productions a year. We have one coming up December 5th through the 8th, and then it'll be next spring and probably April of 2014 before we do our next show. But there is such an amazing amount of talent in this area, and when you watch these shows, you quickly forget that you're watching young children perform, and you just really get kind of entrenched in what they're offering on the stage and how well they do it. The level of talent and skill and professionalism with these children is astounding.
They really are. You do forget that the leads in the show are 16, 17-year-old kids. They're professionals.
And they love what they do, and that shines through a lot in these productions. And when you're dealing with a cast of 90 some odd kids in such a wide age range, you really get to see all the different levels of interest in theater, from that young 7 or 8-year-old kid who's just starting and how they emulate the actors and look up to them and what they're doing. And then you see the kids that are kind of in the middle, they're 11, they're 12 years old, and you sense a little bit of confidence in them. They're like, I'm figuring this out, I'm getting this, I kind of know like what I'm good at and what type of roles that I'm looking into or what I really enjoy doing. And then you get to see that seasoned level in our 16, 17-year-old actors who just have found something that they truly love in life, that they are so passionate about, that maybe they're getting ready to go on to college to explore on the next level. We've had people from the Starbright program go on to perform on Broadway and in all sorts of theatrical works, TV commercials, all that kind of stuff. So there's really just a wide range of talent in this program and a wonderful opportunity for the people participating in it and for the people who get to watch it as well.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, I hope you guys will join us for our production of Bye Bye Birdie. Again, it's coming up December the 5th through the 8th. We have performances Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, December 5th, 6th, and 7th at 7 p.m. And then a Sunday matinee on December the 8th at 3 p.m. All of our performances will be held at the Freedom Middle School Theater. Again, that's located at 750 Highway 96 West in Franklin. And tickets are currently on sale for this production at the front desk of the Franklin Recreation Complex. Tickets are $6 per person per show, or again, they might be available at the door prior to performances if you would like to choose to purchase them then. For more information on this production, you can visit our website at wcparksandrec.com, or you can contact Janey at 790-5719, extension 2030. Janey, thanks again for taking the time to come in today. We wish you the best of luck with the production.
Thank you.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking more about upcoming special events with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
What is Crime Stoppers here in Williamson County?
Well, we are a organization. We're a charitable nonprofit organization who work with the media, law enforcement, and especially the community to help keep our community in Williamson County safe.
Number one, we're not paying you. We're not paying those Crime Stoppers. We're paying the people that call in those tips.
Yes.
And that helps us just to have a better community.
It's important to know that we have a 96% conviction rate on crimes that are called in to Crime Stoppers. We have to give them a reason to come forward with the information they know. People think they get into the court system, they're going to have to testify, they'll have to take off from work. You do not. If you call that tip to Crime Stoppers, you don't have to go to court. You don't have to go to the police station. You don't identify anybody. All you do is give us the information and we'll take it from there.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about upcoming special events with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. We're joined with Whitney Osborne now. She's also a recreation specialist for Williamson County Parks and Recreation, and she is here to talk about our upcoming Franklin Kids Garage Sale. Whitney, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. The Kids Garage Sales. These are special events that we have done for several years now, but we've recently taken a rather new spin on them. We're not offering them as often as we used to, but we're spreading them out into different parts of the county to give people equal opportunity to participate in these types of programs. Coming up the first full weekend in December, you guys are going to be doing a Kids Garage Sale at the Franklin Recreation Complex on Saturday, December the 7th. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 12 noon in the gymnasium at the Franklin Rec Center. Tell us a little bit about the structure of this event and what you guys are going to be doing with this special program.
Like you said, the garage sale will be in the gymnasium. There'll be 60 booths taped off around the gym. Everybody will get a table and chair for $10. Great deal. But we'll have Christmas music playing. The kids will be able to display all of their gently used clothes and toys to sell to make room for new Christmas items or to save up some money to purchase that prize item that they've been looking forward to.
Something like that. So this is a wonderful opportunity for kids on one level. Secretly, I'm sure lots of parents are happy that we're having a kids' garage sale like 3 weeks before Christmas, because it is the ideal time to clean out your kids' rooms before the holiday gift-giving season. And it's a wonderful way for kids to make some money before the holiday gift-giving season if they're going to be purchasing gifts for other family members or friends like that.
Definitely.
There's also an added bonus in here of a wonderful teachable moment for young children and teaching them about entrepreneurial skills, how to make a dollar. There's a wonderful lesson in here about giving. Sometimes you have to give something to get something. And I think there's a lot of great things that parents can use this Kids Garage Sale for and teaching their kids everyday valuable lessons.
Definitely.
I know you guys are looking for vendors right now for the Kids Garage Sale. Tell us about the ages of your vendors, the booth costs, and how people can register to participate in this program.
Of course. It's an 8x10 booth that there's a $10 booth fee. We'll take up to 60 booths. Our phone's been ringing off the hook, but we still have space available. You can register by going to our website and downloading the booth contract or picking one up at the Franklin facility. They have blank contracts there available. And you'll just turn that in along with your $10 booth fee, and then you'll receive a confirmation letter in the mail.
And kids who are going to participate as vendors at our Kids Garage Sale, they do have to be within a certain age.
Yes.
It's ages 8 to 12, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, and of course, because we are talking about children ages 8 to 12, while this is a Kids Garage Sale and we encourage the children to be actively involved in the process, we do need a parent working with the child at this event. So parent participation is mandatory for this, but we do really stress to the parents, let the kids take ownership in this. Let them decide what they want to put in the Kids Garage Sale. maybe with a little encouragement from mom and dad about what can go in there. You know, let them decide how they want to set their pricing and sticker their items. You know, let them work on how they want to set their booth up. You know, really give them an opportunity to shine in this kind of event. And we encourage them as well to be the active sellers at this event. You know, it's their stuff. They know it better than anybody else, so let them sell it to other people. This is a great way to teach children a simple math lesson, you know, and how to set pricing, how to make change, all those kinds of things. And then while the kids getting to do all of these different skills, you know, they're also earning a lot of, I think, pride with these kids. You know, look what I did. I had my own garage sale. You know, I made this much money, or I did this. You know, it really gives them something to work towards, and at the end of the day, hopefully they have a little bit of money to take home with them, you know, that they can put towards, like you were saying, their own special prize item, or maybe something that they've been wanting, you know, for a long time. There's really a lot of good growth opportunity, I think, with a program like this. And as well, there's a lot of great shopping opportunity with this event as well. We've been doing these events for several years, but I am constantly amazed at the level of merchandise that is brought in for these kids' garage sales. I mean, there's stuff still in new packaging. I mean, there are DVDs that have never been opened before. I mean, things that are like new. My daughter is still relatively young, but I'm sure most parents know kids' interests vary on a daily basis, and there might be one thing that your kid loves in the store and you get it home and they never play with it. It can find another wonderful home through this kid's garage sale. This is a great shopping opportunity for lots of people. This is a wonderful shopping opportunity for kids because it's all kids' stuff. So parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, anyone buying for a child this holiday season, come check out the kids' garage sale at the Franklin Rec Center on December the 7th. You will not believe it, a lot of the great quality stuff you can find at this event.
It's also great for teachers and preschool child care workers. They're able to stock their classrooms with great items for the kids, for their students, and things like that.
Churches as well, you know, that have nurseries at your church, or like you said, any other kind of preschool daycare program as well. These are wonderful opportunities for people to stock up on a lot of great kid products at very kid-friendly prices. These are also wonderful shopping opportunities for grandparents. I know even with our daughter right now, you know, I'm constantly getting those phone calls around gift-giving times, Christmas and birthday and all of that. You know, what does Ramsey want? What can we get her? What better way to shop for a child than with child vendors? You know they already have a certain child seal of approval on them.
Well, and like you said, you buy a gift for your child and then maybe a few months later, they've grown out of it or whatever. So why not buy it at a great price, too?
Right, at a very affordable, friendly price for all of those varying levels of interest.
There you go.
And you know, something that I've even done in the past with this event is I've used it as the opportunity to stock up on a lot of different gifts. You know, we're at that age right now where there are tons of children around us, you know, from our own families, our friends at church and daycare and things like that. I feel like I'm constantly on the look for or buying a child's toy or present item. The Kids Garage Sale is a great way where you can stock up on several different types of toys for boys, for girls, for all different age ranges. Even though our vendors are 8 to 12, we do have to say the toy ranges exceed well beyond those age limits. I mean, there are a lot of kids and parents that use this as the opportunity to clean out years worth of toys, as well as possibly some younger and or older sibling toys. Clothes, books, computer games, all of that kind of stuff's at the Kids Garage Sale. And like you said, at incredibly affordable prices that everyone will love. And the other great thing about this event is it's free to attend.
Yes, it is. Everybody loves free.
I know. We keep going on and on about it, but it's always the best price. Again, a free admission to this event as well as free parking makes it all around the best shopping opportunity that you are going to find for kids apparel in this area. And again, the Kids Garage Sale is coming up on Saturday, December the 7th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon in the gymnasium at the Franklin Recreation Complex. We do still have some booth space available for child vendors ages 8 to 12. You can register for a booth by visiting our website at www.wcparksandrec.com and clicking on our special event page. There you can download or print off a copy of our booth contract and our booth rules. You can send those into the Franklin Recreation Complex with your $10 check for your booth fee, or you can drop them off at the facility if you like. Either is fine. And we'll look forward to another fabulous event for this one as well. If you have any further questions about the Kids Garage Sale, you can contact Whitney. Her office is at the Fairview Recreation Center at 799-9331, extension 2315. Whitney, good luck with this event. I plan on seeing you that day. Definitely looking forward to stocking up.
Thank you.
All right, and then as we wrap up today, I want to remind you guys about some other upcoming holiday promotions and special events that the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department is going to be offering. First is our holiday food drive. Help your Williamson County neighbors in need this holiday season by making a donation of non-perishable food items to Williamson County Parks and Recreation's annual holiday food drive. Collection carts are located in the lobbies of the Fairview Recreation Complex, the Franklin Recreation Complex, the Indoor Sports Complex in Brentwood, and the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. Our food drive is going on through December the 14th and will benefit Feed America First. Also, if you're looking for a great gift idea for the holiday season, consider giving the gift of health. An annual pass to the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department is the gift they'll use year-round. Who wouldn't appreciate an annual pass good for 12 months of facility use at any local Williamson County Recreation Center? An all-county annual pass holder can receive unlimited use of state-of-the-art wellness centers, gymnasiums, walking tracks, plus open and lap swimming at our indoor and outdoor pools across the county. Annual passes can be purchased and used at our recreation facilities in Brentwood, Fairview, Franklin, and Spring Hill. All county annual passes for Williamson County residents are $225 for a family, $160 for a senior family where all members are age 55 or older, $150 for a single youth or adult annual pass, and $100 for a single senior annual pass. Williamson County Parks and Recreation also provides gift certificates. They are available in any denomination and can be used like cash for passes and most classes at our 4 primary recreation centers. Some restrictions and special circumstances do apply, and other pass pricing options are also available. So stop by the front desk at any main facility, or for more information about our passes and our gift certificates, as well as finishing your holiday shopping, you can visit our website at www.wcparksandrec.com. Again, remember there you can find out more information about all of our holiday special events and programs, including some great arts and crafts classes that can help you with constructing your own holiday gifts this season, as well as information about other holiday special events. We'll be talking in depth about more of those events and programs in another upcoming episode, but there is tons of opportunity for you and your family to participate in all kinds of holiday special events this season, and you can find out information again at our website at wcparksandrec.com. In closing, real quick, we do want to reiterate the performance dates for the Starbright Players production of Bye Bye Birdie. It's coming up the first full weekend in December, Thursday, December 5th through Saturday, December the 7th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, December the 8th at 3 p.m. Again, all of these performances will be at the Freedom Middle School Theater located off Highway 96 West in Franklin, and tickets for these shows are currently available at the front desk of the Franklin Recreation Complex for $6 per show. And then again, this same weekend we will also be hosting our annual Kids Garage Sale at the Franklin Recreation Complex. That's Saturday, December the 7th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the Franklin Recreation Complex in the gymnasium. Remember, admission and parking are free for this event, so stop by and join us to jumpstart your holiday shopping. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to today's show. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.
So much has gone by already, but like I said, we still have